Let me tell you a story. Now, back when I first started in the fish keeping hobby, there was a lot of mixed opinions going around about what you should and shouldn't have in fish tanks and how much you should be spending on equipment and that. And I have this rule that yes, there is obviously something in paying the price for premium products, but I do believe that there is a lot of budget friendly, really good items out there. And I believe that I have found one of them. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at this aquarium heater by a company called Hidom. It's a 50-watt aquarium heater, and yeah, I've been using it for years, so let's check it out. All right then, so here it is. This product cost me £10.29 from Amazon. It was about 20p more than the 25-watt version, so this is the 50-watt version. So this is the box. It's just your bog standard cardboard box. So it gives all your descriptions on the back as to what sort of heater you need for which litre of aquarium you've got, some do's and don'ts, mainly about the drip loop that you need, and a few other bits and pieces there. Inside, if we crack it open, you get a couple of clips to clip the heater onto the glass of your aquarium. You get a little sort of a bump proof sort of buffer to put on the bottom of the heater if you want to. I always like to do it. The heater does come wrapped in a piece of polystyrene like this, but yep, that was in the box. And this essentially is what it is. So this is the product. Looks decent enough, and on the top, as you can see, you have your dial with different temperatures that you can set. And the idea, if it's not too stiff, is that you can turn the dial, it's a little bit stiff there, to the desired temperature that you want. And the box also comes with a little temperature gauge there, which you can stick on the outside of the fish tank, and it will sort of glow the type of temperature it is. As you can see, just by holding it in my hand, it started to change color already. So we've got a heater. Let's get it hooked up to the aquarium. I've been using these heaters for about 3 years now, and I have them in almost all my aquariums besides 2, I think it is. And I have to say, they've been really reliable. I've had very minimal things ever go wrong, and the only thing that ever happened to it is just one died. I really couldn't put down what it was. I had the heater in, and then I just realized I often have a bit of a thing where I fill my tanks every so often just to make sure that the heater's on if I haven't got temperature controllers to them. But I just noticed one of my tanks was quite cold, and it turns out that was just a faulty heater. But I have to say, out of all of the times that I've been using these, and bearing in mind heaters are on 24/7, I've only had that one ever go wrong, so I think that's pretty impressive ratio there. And just to confirm, I have 9 aquariums with this heater, so that's an impressive ratio, 1 out of 9 that's ever gone wrong on me. So I thought that was a pretty cool thing that's happened. On another note, what I will say is I've never tested this outside of the water. Now I know that's a random statement, but some people, myself included, will accidentally keep the heater on and do a water change, and I've never had any problems with the thing blowing up on me or sort of burning out or anything like that. But again, I can't say that's for sure, that it never happens. Just a price comparison really. When I looked online, specifically Amazon, this aquarium heater, the 50-watt one, was £11. Now you can pay £11 for the 50-watt heater, or you could pay 55 pence less and get the 25-watt heater. So it's a no-brainer to go for the 50-watt, even if your aquarium is a small one, because it's better to have more power than less, and you're putting less stress on the heater having more power to it. So it's always best to go a little bit higher than what your aquarium volume is. Temperature wise, it has a variety of temperatures ranging from 16 degrees Celsius to 32, so that's definitely a good spectrum there to work with. One thing that I would say aesthetic wise is that the heater is green, so the glass, you know, the image inside the glass there is green, so it doesn't really blend in with a lot of aquariums. But having said that, most heaters are either in sumps or refugiums or at the back of an aquarium hidden by a load of plants, so you probably won't notice it too much, and it's not a big deal really. But I'd say that probably having it a black or something like that is a bit better for aesthetic, or better still, don't have one in your fish tank, have it somewhere else where you can keep it out of the main display tank. If you're enjoying this review, please don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you. Some downsides, I mean, this is not aimed specifically at this heater, but I guess as heaters in general, is I still don't understand with a lot of appliances like filters, heaters, lights, etc., why they don't have a lot longer cables than they have already fitted to them. And the reason I say that is if you run a fish room like I do and you've got multiple racking systems where fish tanks are quite high up, then it can be a pain because you've got to trunk a load of extra adapters or plug outlets to different stages of your racking system to make sure that the plugs reach to them. So having longer cables, at least then you can sort of keep it a bit more tidier. So packaging wise, I think that it's a pretty decent packaging. It is a bit flimsy, I guess, but it does the job. What I really like about this one is that they put these really nice foam pieces or packaging around the heater itself. There's a few other bits and pieces that get pushed into packaging as well, so the heater itself is nice and tight. And I've never had any one of these, which I always get delivered, break in the post, so that's one definite perk. The packaging's really good. Customer service wise, I'll be honest, I've never had any contact with Hidom or anything like that. I had no need to either, so I really couldn't say what their customer service is like. Now I know some would say always pay the premium price for products because you'll know they'll last, and that is probably true in a lot of ways, but I have to say that these heaters for £11 I think is a bargain for what you get. They've been a very solid heater for me, and I've only had that one heater go wrong on me so far. If you're enjoying what you like so far, make sure you check out some of my other product reviews right here, and until next time, you stay safe.